J. Folks.
The world's coolest CDs aren't made in New York, London, or LA. They're made in my apartment. Phillips, let's make things better.
I've always thought that it's a crime, so I will ask you once again. Try to see it my way.
Fabrics you love to live in have one fatal flaw. Put them in the washer and they begin to wear. On open decks and off romantic private balconies, there lives a beautiful princess. Day and night she tempts you. You McDonald's bagel, I love you so. I wrote this song for the radio.
You're making this up. Where did you hear this?
Over 126 million people live on the
So was
tiny
the other
islands
video
of
really
Japan.
bad? I
On
didn't see you
average,
post
they work in
any
smaller
part of
quarters
that
than
one.
we do. Battle more crowds, feel more pressure to succeed.
I saw that
first, bimbo.
I said, oh, it must have been really bad.
Boyfriends.
Do the whole thing?
Lunchables from Oscar
Do the whole
Mayer.
thing?
Lunch.
Wow.
The same.
Melissa Freight.
Dang it.
Hey guys, how's it going? Forget anything?
Yeah.
Anything at all? Think. You're losing it. Calcium. Every day. 100 milligrams here, 30 there. So take this by active. The road is paved with idiots. Will you turn the
So how
corner
many listeners do you
or
have?
keep heading down the same road? Will you go the next mile or be content to travel in the same circles? Re-roofing the barn was fun, and so are these chicken quesadilla wrappers. Say hello to Very Berry. The new Quaker fruit and oatmeal cereal bar. Just try to find a better bar. Then put the kettle on, stir up a cup, and share the coziness. Isn't it time for you to dress better? Bigsby and Crothers, be there, look cool, and don't miss the sale. Tonight,
Okay, now this fan, you can turn it down a little bit because now it's got my eye contacts drying out.
Some meat chili.
Just a little bit.
A place called Fidelity Bank came up with a very good idea.
Rebate.
No, not yet. Look at your script.
You want the kind of control they can't sew into pantyhose.
Place an eye pillow over
Now you
your
turned it off.
If one is not available, you may use a cat.
That's the wonder of Digital City Chicago from the Chicago Tribune.
I say, Boo Boo, do you know what your little dumpling wants?
When you love someone, spread it on thick. With Betty Crocker, life is sweet. The American Dairy Association urges you to snack responsibly.
Laura Russell.
The last time you enjoyed so much luxury and performance under one roof, you were looking through opera glasses. To them, it's just another chance to say cheese. But to you, it's a time catcher. Sears for electronics. Why would you go anyplace else? So whatever you buy, wherever you buy it, buy it with you to spend
A Taste of Theater, Smooth, 90.5 FM. We're broadcasting live on the station that plays the hits. We want to thank everybody for tuning in and giving us a call. Phone number is 708-345-0563. That's 708-345-0563. Today we have Regina High is going to be hosting the show of A Taste of Theater. She's here live. Victor Gilley is not in today, so we're going to be working with Miss High today. Regina, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Rob. How are you?
Oh, everything's going good. So tell me, what's you're getting ready for A Taste of Theater. Tell me what's really going on out there.
Oh, we're getting ready for our annual Taste of Theater Festival. It'll take place in October, on October 7th and 8th at the Gwendolyn Brooks College Preparatory Theater. And we're very, very excited about it. We have some wonderful guests coming out. We have Christopher Williams, we have Drew Sidora, we have Antoine McKay, we have Cinda Williams coming back, and we have some great panelists that'll be with us. So we'll be able to provide everyone with some really, really exciting information and some pertinent information in the world of theater and being a playwright and putting on a production. And I'm hoping we'll have some improv workshops, and we got all kinds of stuff going on. So we're excited about it.
So let me ask you this question. What made you get into stage plays? What was it that caught your attention, your drive about it?
You know what? Actually, I mean, I'm like everybody else. I like live theater. I like going to see plays. I mean, I've seen a few of the plays that have come out over the years, and I'm a Tyler Perry fan, like some people, and all of that. So, but you know what? I have a crazy story though, because when I was actually in about 7th or 8th grade in Catholic school, we had to do a production. And I remember back then I was so excited about it, and I got a chance to help put it all together, and I think that may have been what kind of bit me and got me excited about theater and acting and doing live performances. And then in my adult years, I was working in a corporate environment where we put on different productions every year for like our Black History Month and or African American History Month, and was able to be a part of a few of those productions, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
Now, I understand you are partners with Victor Gully. What is it that you do exactly with A Taste of Theater Company?
Well, yes, Victor and I are partners in A Taste of Theater. We kind of we make a pretty good team because we offset each other's strengths and weaknesses. Victor has a very, very strong passion in A Taste of Theater. He's been doing this for a very, very long time, and he's constantly evolving and constantly coming up with different things, to do with theater. And over the years, we've been friends for a very, very long time, almost 10 years. And so over the years, we talk about different things, and it's like, try this. Why not try that? Let's do it this way. Well, let's try it this way, and let's try it that way. So I'd have to give Victor credit for kind of piquing my interest in being in the business part of theater. Like I said, and actually he gave me a role in one of his plays, Games People Play, that he did, like he said, last week. He did the first one back in, I think it was 2008. And so that was my first production in my adult years to be in that production. And so it's just kind of gone from there. We've developed a lot of things with the Taste of Theater. We've gone from the festival to now we have an app that you can access on your phone or tablet, which helps people be able to find a play. And just by using your phone, you can go to the App Store or the iTunes App Store and download the app on your phone if you have an iPhone, and you can find a play anywhere in the country. All you have to do is put the zip code in, and it gives you the information on the play, who's acting in it, maybe a copy of the playbill. If you're an actor, you can put your bio in there, and that way if someone is doing a production, they can look on the app and kind of see what actors are available or their credits and their demographics, so to speak. And from that we then went to streaming. So we've just kind of just kept going. We just and I think A Taste of Theater is still growing. We're still coming up with different things and different ideas on how to enhance people's theater experience and to help playwrights and directors and actors and stagehands and anyone that has an interest in theater. I mean, we have something for them with A Taste of Theater.
Now, you have gone to a lot of plays and you've seen a lot of actors or wannabe actors. Let's do real talk.
Okay.
Come on, let's do real talk. Don't be shy and everything. Come on, real talk. Honestly, half of the plays that you see out here, do they really need to be on the stage? Be honest.
Well, what I will say is I give anyone credit for following their dreams and acting on their passion. So sure, there's some plays that are better than others, but we work with a lot of community-based productions where, they may be just starting out and they just may be kind of pulling it together, but that's what we are about at A Taste of Theater. We want to give, the novices an opportunity to grow their craft. So we've seen some good ones and we've seen some, maybe not so good ones that come through. But again, our goal is to help, to be a conduit for them to learn how to enhance their skills or enhance their production. I mean, we all know we've gone to some professional ones, that we were like, okay, that was okay. So I mean, it can happen at any level of production, but what we try to do is like I said, we want to be a help. We want to help the playwrights to showcase their productions. Part of the festival, we have the Hollywood celebrities that come through. We have them critique the productions, give them positive feedback, that helps them to do better or help them to think of things that they hadn't thought of before. And that's the same thing with the Acting with the Stars workshop. The actors get a chance to sit in with these guys, actors, women, men, who've been there, done that, not only on live theater, but Hollywood, on a movie set or a television set. So this gives the actors some great feedback right out the gate. So they get a chance to, again, hone their craft. They get a chance to learn what works and what doesn't work. They get tips on how to do certain things, how to read a line a certain way, how to bring emotion to a line or a script. So, it all goes with the territory.
Well, we understand that the Taste of Theater is here to help individuals that's trying to get into the industry. Mm-hmm. What is it? We go to school a lot, and we're always told or informed reading is good, writing is good. What makes a good playwright? What makes a good stage production?
Well, in my humble opinion, and I'm nowhere near an expert in it, but in my humble opinion, I think for a writer or a playwright, I mean, I would think your biggest goal would be to get your message across. You want the audience to understand what it is you're trying to say. And you're hoping that, if you can, work with your actors and work with your crew in order to bring your idea, your thoughts, your message to life, and I think that would be key for any writer, is that whatever I'm writing, does it make sense for that person? Are they getting that message? Are they getting something out of what we're doing or what I'm trying to say? If an audience can walk away from your production and say, oh, I get it, or I never thought of it that way, or I've never seen it that way, I think that's a good thing.
Are there any productions that you are working closely hand in hand with at this present time?
I am not working hand in hand with any, personally. I mean, I'm working with, I was in the new version of Games People Play. So Victor's brought the Games People Play production back again from 2008. So now we got the 2016 version of it, okay, which is awesome.
What is Games People Play about?
Oh my! Games People Play is about relationships. Okay. It's about man-woman relationships, other type of relationships, marriage relationships, and what it is that it's just all about the games that people play on each other, and sometimes they don't even realize it's a game, that they're playing. Mm-hmm. And so throughout the play, there's just these different scenarios where you kind of get a chance to see how in relationships, games are played, people are, either being manipulated a certain kind of way, or people are dealing with various personalities throughout a relationship on how they handle relationship stuff. And so we have a lot going on within Games People Play, where it kind of showcases all those different personalities that come out in a relationship. And so it takes place in a nightclub scene in some aspects of it, where if, a group of girls are getting together and they're having their girl time, but then of course they're talking about men and their relationships and all that kind of stuff. And then you have the men, they meet up and they're talking about their relationships and what's going on in their lives. And then they all end up going to see a psychiatrist
okay.
Who kind of helps them to come to grips with, well, I don't even know if it's a psychiatrist or a counselor. I'll just say counselor. So they end up seeing a counselor who kind of points out all of their different idiosyncrasies and their little different things that they do that affect their relationships. So it's really, really funny in a lot of ways. But again, there's a message there. And as an audience member, we're hoping that, they'll see things that they recognize and, get a kick out of it.
Well, every industry has a queen or a king in the industry, or a prince in the industry. Who is the queen of stage plays? Are you the queen? Is Victor the king? Or is it Shelley Garrett?
I know we would love to be in that caliber eventually. From your mouth to God's ears, actually. But I mean, I'm not a queen of stage plays by any means. I have one production that I've been writing for the last 3 years that I haven't quite finished yet. And Victor has done quite a few productions. I mean, he's done not only games people play, but Supernatural, and there's one other one, I can't think of it right now. And those, so he has a passion for what he's doing, and so he sees the world of theater from a lot of different angles, because he's a playwright, and because he's a director, and because he's able to, work behind the scenes as well as in front of the camera and behind the camera. He gets a chance to share that knowledge with everyone. So he's definitely, up and coming in that sense. Shelley Garrett was very, instrumental in being a part of what we were doing early on, and he definitely lent his talent and his wisdom and his expertise to those that attended the festival, because he was able to share with them all of the things that can happen in a production and putting together a production. And he was actually before Tyler Perry. As a matter of fact, I think, even Tyler Perry shared a story where he said he used to sneak in to see Shelley Garrett's play before he even did his first production. But I can't name a king or queen, offhand. But again, I respect the field, and I respect the talent, and I respect those that are up and coming, who are just trying to be the next Tyler Perry, or the next Shelley Garrett, or the next John Griffin, or the next Jacarius, or whoever else is out there.
Well, there's a lot of stage plays out here. What is it that you in the industry are tired of seeing day after day after day when you go to these productions? Yes, we're going to talk real about this. This is Real Talk on Sunday. It's Real Talk on Sunday Walk on Sunday Smooth 90.5 FM.
Ooh, this seat's getting hot.
See, not getting hot. You just put it out there with the real truth and let people understand.
No, this seat's getting hot. I'm telling you, this seat's getting real hot.
It's not getting hot. I'll keep it cool. Hey, you want me to move the fan over there?
Yeah, you might want to turn that fan on high. No, I mean, there's again.
Well, not to interrupt you. When I say, what are you tired of seeing? Like, you go to one play, it's about relationships. You go to another play, it's about relationships. You see another play, it's about relationships. Are there any plays out there that stand out from other plays where, okay, hey, come out and see Tossing Stones, or come out and see Dead Man's Lie, or come out and see Cheaters, or come out and see a gospel praise in church, or God's Words, or I'm just making up these stage names. So somebody probably going to take these names as well and make them stage play. You better give me some credit.
Are they going to be Googling it, looking for it?
Yeah.
Where's that play at again, Rob? No, I mean, again, it goes back, in my opinion, it goes back to people, you write about, experiences, or you write about things where you want to tell a story. So sure, you'll find there's a lot of plays about relationships, I think, because that anyone can relate to that. Everybody has been in some form of relationship in their lives, whether it's just with your parents, your family, your kids, or a significant other. So relationship stuff sells in the sense that it's relatable. People get it. They understand that. A lot of people, you'll see a lot of plays about abuse. And again, I mean, there's all these different forms of abuse. And if someone wants to tell their story or needs to tell their story and it comes out in a play or production, hey, more power to them. Because again, you never know what could affect someone's life. You never know whether or not someone sees something and says, wow, they're telling my story. And it's a story that they've never outwardly told. So, I mean, there's none that I can say that you tire of seeing. I mean, again, it's all about the audience. They'll come out to see what it is that they want to see. So I think people should be able to write and tell the story about anything and everything that they want to tell the story about, because it's all about what people are interested in seeing.
Okay. We're going to go to a commercial break on Smooth 90.5 FM. We're here live with Regina High from A Taste of Theater. She is one of the CEOs of the company, and we're going to be coming back, and we're waiting for our guests to come. Give us a call at 708-345-0563. That's 708-345-0563. Smooth 90.5 FM.
Yeah. Slam the door.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, because before they told us 12:15. So that's why I was thinking.
Oh, but I thought you would come out sooner because you were going to just sit in and hang out. So yeah, the other guest was 12:15. I thought because there's someone else coming from the play.
Oh, I'm not for sure, but I thought the show started at 12:15.
No.
I would have been here earlier. I wasn't that far. I was up and dressed already, excited. I have Pamela Johnson, the last season of the she'll be at my house Thursday.
Oh, okay.
So people like her to come in ready on Sunday.
Okay.
She has a CD, right?
Well, but Victor wants things that are theater related on the show. Okay. Having to sit out there because all the seats were full, and it was like, oh, okay. So we just would have to, see what's going on and all that. But I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
At all.
So what I can do is I can text you on Saturday nights. I'm sorry, on Saturday nights, and just see, where you are at with the show, what's going on. If you need company, then I'll come.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
You look beautiful. Your makeup's perfect. Is it matte?
Some of it, yes.
Your face is flawless.
Yeah, it's Mac. So it's we just talk. So we just keep it going. And Rob has been putting me in the hot seat.
Hi, Rob. I'm sorry for not saying hi when I first came in. I apologize.
Got my seat all hot.
Okay, what's that about?
Asking me all the time. Let's get real. Camera not on, is it? Don't touch. He's got
I can't hear him. I'm sorry. You said don't touch it. I have my ears covered.
Yeah, because he's got him set a certain way.
Oh, I'm sorry. I owe you.
People. There you go. Let me move you over, Regina. bite you.
I am not.
She might slap
I
you across your
promise.
head. But,
I'm not gonna do that either.
no, turn your phone off. Okay, completely off. And this microphone will be picking you up as well. That microphone will be picking you up
And
as
this
well.
one too.
Okay.
Okay.
And this microphone will be picking you up as well. So wait till I go to a commercial. Then you two can have your conversation and talk and laugh and dig in your nose and whatever. Then I'll put you on.
But you don't have the camera on, right?
No.
The camera's not on? It is, or it's
Just
not?
want to make sure this is right up. I don't want cleavage showing.
Oh, so the camera is on.
Huh?
So the camera is
No,
on.
no, the camera's not on. I'm just letting you know
Oh.
the camera gets turned back on.
Oh, it's off
The
right.
camera's on, but it's not.
Oh.
I just don't want y'all to. I know it's a taste of theater.
Wow, you're bad. He's just asking me some questions and stuff about the Taste of Theater and different plays and
I'm
stuff.
going
So.
to ask you questions too. Who are you? What made you get into stage play production? What is it that you like about the industry? What is it that you don't like about the industry? What is it that you see women do? And stage play work. I'll put you on the hot seat too. You don't have to answer that question. No, this is real talk. See,
Yes.
you really need to understand is everybody think radio, TV. I went to a modeling thing yesterday. I went to a modeling thing yesterday. Somebody just kept on. Hey, can you get my guest on, my designers on an interview? I was going to go to the thing yesterday. I'm going to be frank with you. I don't do floor fashion shows. It's amateur. Chicago is a joke when it comes to the fashion industry. When it comes to modeling. The black models will walk together.
Oh my goodness.
They want to turn, twist, and walk with attitude. You don't do this. We go down, we cover white fashion shows downtown. They're walking professional. They start on time. Okay? They know how to walk. They don't look like it. And then they pick up their feet like a Clydesdale horse. You know what a Clydesdale horse is?
Well, you know, some of those are now our signature walks. I mean, you know, some of them have like the signature walk where they kind of do that. You know, don't you ever watch America's Next Top Model?
Most of their fashion week, it's just one like Wonderful black woman. She goes around some city, has a casting call. She came here to Chicago models trying to do that with Clydesdale. Hi. I don't know who you are.
Yes, she's in.
That's the game?
Where do you want her to sit? Yeah, come on here.
That's the whole purpose of being a radio person. You gotta have.
He on one right now. He been messing with us since we got here. So
Hi, Trivia.
how you doing?
Before you put your headphones on, can you do me a favor? Pull that up, please. Thank you. We don't want purpose because this is live on TV. I know you're trying to be sexy and everything, but you know, we don't want comments up there to comment about the sex creator. Yeah, it's gospel.
No.
That.
This is. No, you're fine. You're fine. Thanks. It's good. And all you'll have to do is just make sure it doesn't slide down, you know. So when we like on a commercial break, he'll tell us or something. And you just, okay, everything else. Because see, this is the camera right here. So. Okay. And it will be on as we're talking and all that stuff. So.
But Regina's the host, so once we go back to commercial, Regina will be running the show.
It's trivia.
Is it trivia or trivia? Trivia.
Trivia.
Like TRIVA?
No, TREVA.
Oh.
Oh, it said trivia. I'm sorry. So I say in a row.
Oh, like trivia.
The trivia game?
Like the Rubik's Cube, the trivia game.
No one.
See, being on the radio, you have to have a personality. You have to like, I'm not flirting. You got to touch the microphone.
Oh, yeah, you can't touch the microphone. I'm sorry.
Yes.
No, he's already got. Is it where you want it to be?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because I kind of figured that when I heard her voice on the telephone, I'm like, okay, well, I know I'm going to have to sit right there.
Okay.
So, but you didn't know how tall I was, or I could have been a midget.
I haven't said you.
But I
your
could have been
voice.
giant, because this is a midget.
You can be a midget and
Short person.
Y'all need to just go and have it on the air.
You there too.
Oh,
Come on,
You gonna limp back. You might walk over, but you gonna limp back. Yeah, Rob's got to be careful about that. He didn't even air our show last week because I had cleavage. So it wasn't too much cleavage.
It was too much.
It was not
but
too
people
much.
don't like cleavage.
No,
You
seriously.
just
the
get
first
weirdos. I guess it's like, ooh.
No,
Restlessness.
No, the first show that you did, you had little cleavage and somebody left some comments.
I had on a shirt like this the first show. Yes.
So now you're going to have me doing this?
I had on a gray shirt like this. I didn't eat that, and then the second show I did, which was when I had the.
What was black and white?
That wasn't me.
Black and white.
Wasn't me. Oh, girl. Dang. Hate when that happens. Hate when that happens. No, that wasn't me.
Oh, I seen your friend too.
Oh.
Yeah. The other night, Thursday. At the Green Dolphin.
Which one
The
is
one
that
with-
still
the
open?
one- the
I
one
thought they
with-
closed that down.
Yeah. It was supposed to be a jazz event there that we were supposed to be sponsoring. And they involved to call us and let us know they've been running commercials. Called in to get there, and this particular artist was supposed to be her birthday bash. And she didn't tell nobody, and it was shut down for 3 weeks. We didn't go for the last 2 weeks. We went to the first couple, but we didn't allow because that it shut down. And people were all outside waiting.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Somebody should know they were shut down.
Mm-hmm.
I told you they were shut down.
So, we're about to go live.
Yeah.
We're back on Swing 90.5 FM. Give us a call at 630-215-8582, 630-215-8582. Smooth 90.5 FM, a Taste of Theater live, hosted by Regina High from A Taste of Theater.
Hi, Rob. Thank you so much for having us here. Today I'm joined by two lovely ladies who are here to help keep me out the hot seat that I was in earlier. We have Nicole Jordan here to my left, and she is one of the actresses in Victor Gully's Games People Play. And then we also have Trivia here, and she too is an actress in Victor Gully's Games People Play. So welcome, ladies. Thank you so much. I appreciate the help. I needed the girl power energy here because, somebody was, messing with me earlier.
Don't worry about it, I got you.
You got me, girl. Thank you. Thank you. So, Trivia. You're in Victor Gully's Games People Play, and I've been to the rehearsals, and you are hilarious.
Oh, my
Hilarious. So you have brought some life. I mean, just some amazing life to your role. So would you mind telling us what your role is and what it is you do in Games People Play?
Sure. I play the role of Barbara Daly, a receptionist that is flirtatious, spontaneous, controlling. That too.
Flirtatious, I've seen that.
Anyhow, witty, hilarious,
And
a
so,
fun person.
and so you are the assistant to the doctor, right?
Yes, yes. I keep
you're-
him on his toes.
Yeah, so you keep up with what he's got going on and his appointments, and I don't know, there's been maybe a little listening in to a little
Just a little bit.
so you get a chance to help the doctor with all of these different personalities and all these different folks that's coming in to see him about all of this stuff that's going on in Club Zenobia.
Yes. Chizoba.
Just
Chizoba.
Yes, Chizoba. I got it. Yeah, I think you changed the name of it.
Yeah, she made that up.
Yeah, she made that up. She made that up. So
It was working for her.
yeah. And so, and Nicole, you are the waitress.
Yes, the waitress.
In Games People Play. And so you brought your own little spin to it as well.
Right. I am very I'm Barbara's friend.
Okay.
Okay, and I am very seductive and sexy, and I have a alter ego from shifting from the men to the women. And I think they just need to buy the tickets to come see. It's a hilarious play.
Yes.
It is. It's hilarious.
I don't want to say Modell ain't got nothing to do, ain't got nothing on this, but Modell ain't got nothing on this.
Oh, okay. You heard it. Hey, you heard it here, folks. You heard it here. You got to come out to see Games People Play on June 25th.
Yes.
At the Gwendolyn Brooks College Prep Theater. It's a beautiful theater. Beautiful theater. So we're very excited to have the production there. Well, that's also where we have the festival. So in case you're saying, didn't she say that's where the festival is? Yes, I did. So the Taste of Theater Festival in October will be at the Gwendolyn Brooks College Prep Theater, as well as the production in June, Games People Play, at 7 p.m. And you can get your tickets online. You can go to our website, atasteoftheater.com, and you can buy your tickets there. We expect it to be a sold out event, so you better get them quick and in a hurry, because people are itching to come check it out. I mean, we got a sassy waitress over here.
Absolutely.
We got a sassy assistant over here, and so you will be laughing in your seats.
Yes.
As I was explaining earlier, Games People Play is about relationships and all the games that people play on each other, and so I think people will be able to identify with that, and they'll also be able to learn a lot. Maybe even see themselves.
Absolutely. That's what the whole thing is about. For them to be able to embrace and talk about with their friend. You remember when?
Yes.
Because everyone that's a part of the play brings such emphasis on their parts with a joyful, to bring out laughter in everyone. Because sometimes some of those things are hurtful when you're living that life and you're doing those things. So to bring about a laugh about it, it's a good time. Things come, things happen, things go. But at the end of the day, connection and love is what is the most important part of it.
I agree. So, Trivia, how did you get into acting? I mean, have you been acting before? Have you been in any other productions prior to this?
No, this is the first time I'm actually on stage. I have been behind in production for a while.
Okay. So what did you do in production? What kind of stuff?
Costume designing, props, everything basically in production behind stage. And so JaVale Wagner happened to just push me to the forefront.
Okay, and you know what? That was a good thing, because, like I said, like what you just said, JaVale Wagner is the director of Games People Play. And, when I was there and I'm checking out the rehearsals and everything, her pushing you to the forefront was a very good thing.
Right.
Because you brought so much personality. I mean, actually, and this is kind of an interesting point too, because you kind of interpreted that role totally differently than the prior production back in 2008, right? Mm-hmm. And so here you took this role and you made it your own. You made it your own. You added a whole different twist, a whole different personality to it. And so her pushing you to the front was a really good thing.
I have to thank JaVale as well as Victor for giving me that creative freedom.
Yes.
You know, for allowing me to just do my own thing.
Yes. And you doing your own thing, like I said, y'all have to come out and check it out because, like I said, Trivia has brought a whole different vibe to the role. And you know, I was in the last production in 2008, and so on this production, so I kind of had a feeling for how everything goes and everything. So seeing the last production and then this production, I'm sitting there in the rehearsal and I'm watching everything, and then when you came out and you started, I was like, what?
Right?
What? It's like, I like this. This is good. This is funny. Like this is like a whole different thing. And I think people are going to really get a kick out of it. You don't even have to have seen the first one. It's just that, you know, what you do on it. It just adds to the role and to all the scenes that you're in. So I think people will really get a kick out of that. So you have that kind of personality. Is that a stretch? Was that role a stretch for you, or is that part of your personality just kind of oozing out a little bit?
You should let me answer that.
I was going to say, let Nicole answer that.
Okay. Is Barbara really Trivia, or is Trivia really Barbara?
No, she's nothing like Barbara. She made that up, but she did a fabulous job.
What?
Humorous and funny. That she is naturally.
Okay.
But no.
Yeah, we know what that is. We know what that means. And when she did that, I almost fell out the chair.
When I seen it, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
She didn't tell me.
Yeah, Barbara is educated.
That's it. I love the word.
I love it. I love it. So now does that mean you now have the acting bug? You've been bitten. Now you want to do more?
Well, I'm a writer, so I always I'm creative and everything. So that's always been in me. I've just never desired to really
be in the forefront,
right?
Yes. So have you written plays, or what do you write?
Well, right now I'm working with Victor and JaVale. We're working on reality shows, sitcoms, and everything like that.
Wow.
So I'm busy doing that to keep me busy.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
So we'll be looking for that pretty soon. This summer, this fall.
Okay. So you're just gonna, you can
2W Studios. Yeah. So that's I'm trying to plug that too. Yeah.
Okay. So what was that? True.
With 2W Studios.
2W Studios. Okay.
So,
all right. Okay. Let's see. That's a good thing. And so again, this actually highlights, like I said, what we stand for with A Taste of Theater, because this just allows people to, I don't know, for those who've always kind of wanted to do it, either act or write or create a production or whatever, but just never really thought they could or whatever. I mean, this gives everyone an opportunity. A Taste of Theater gives everyone an opportunity to spread your wings.
Absolutely.
It kind of, we like the fact that we can kind of feed your passions and your interests, and let you just go for it. Let you just have,
Absolutely.
You want to sing, you want to dance, you want to write, you want to do a production, you want to do it. Let's see if we can make it happen.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we can do with that.
Stars are made, dreams are, born, and everything. I just love it. So.
Yeah, so it's called A Taste of Theater, where everyone is a star.
Yes.
We say that for a reason. So, and Nicole, you've acted before?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
You should say yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, Regina. yes, Regina, I have. Yes, I have been involved in 2 stage plays, City to City, in Atlanta, Georgia, by T.Y. Martin, in addition to Divarella. I I've been on the stage since I was little.
Okay.
So like I've always done poems, or always some recital that they were throwing me in.
Okay.
And so I've always had a passion for that. Like life happens. You have children, college, whatever. And again, a taste of theater, Victor Gully, trivia introduced me to a taste of theater. I appreciate Javelle and Victor and also everyone in the cast due to the fact that I wasn't connected here. And I wanted to get connected here. So they gave me, like you said, that opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunity to come here, give the audience the best that I have.
Right.
And bring about a joy. I like the joy that comes from the laughter.
Right.
And absorb the energy
Oh,
and give off what I can get.
Well, that's a good thing. Like I said, he couldn't have picked neither he nor Javelle could have picked a better cast. You guys are awesome. Like I said, the rehearsals are funny, but the roles that everyone has is great, and everyone's doing like a really, really, really good job. And so I'm just so happy that you ladies are like here hanging out with me right now.
Thank you.
Because again, what we do here at the Taste of Theater is we just try to just take theater to a whole another level. I don't even know. I mean, sometimes when we talk about it, we talk about even just bringing it to a whole new generation. People think of theater. Well, prior to like the Tyler Perrys and the guys that are out now. Or the playwrights that are out now, because we had some female playwrights that have called in too and definitely represented. But I mean, part of what we do is we just try to make sure that you have an avenue in which to showcase and highlight and do the things that you do. And we're always excited, and we're always looking for new playwrights. We're looking for new playwrights who want to bring their production to the festival. So again, the festival that we have every year is in October 7th and 8th this year. And we're looking for playwrights. So if you're a playwright out there and you're listening or you're viewing us, if you have a production that you want to come to our festival and highlight one scene from that production in front of a live audience at the Gwendolyn Brooks College Prep Theater, we welcome you to go to our website at www.atasteoftheater. I had to make sure I had enough W's.
We got your back.
www.atasteoftheater.com, and you can click on the under playwright, and you can submit your playwright, your play to the festival, and have people come out and check out one scene from your production. And we accept productions from all over the country. We've had them come from all over the country, and so we accept playwrights who want to come and bring their production, to the festival and showcase your production and have the feedback from the celebrities and your peers. I mean, this is a chance, just like you were just saying, Nicole, about meeting new people, broadening your network. This is a chance for you to meet, other people that are like-minded and doing what you're doing, and even picking from that pool of people for your next production or whatever, because you got a room full of actors and people who are really good in production and writing and all of these things. So again, if you're a playwright out there and you're interested in submitting your production to us for our festival, we would love to have you. And one more thing I wanted to share is that we also have the A Taste of Theater streaming, and we're streaming now. We will you can submit a videotape of your live production, and we will add it to our A Taste of Theater channel, which is being seen right now on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire, and I think maybe eventually Chromecast. So we have a iOS base. I'm talking IT stuff now a little bit here. We have an iOS base.
You nerding out.
and we have an Android based platform where you can submit your production actually to us for that as well. So we're really excited about where A Taste of Theater is going. It's constantly growing. It's constantly evolving. We have a lot going on, but we also know that there's a lot of people out there with a lot of talent.
Absolutely.
And we feel like we are like a conduit for the world, now to see all this talent that's like hidden in, small town USA or Chicago. So, trivia, what else you got going on? So tell us,
Oh, no, you're gonna name me.
Uh-oh, here we go. She's patting that head again.
What do I have going on? I just finished a fashion show. I have a fashion show coming up. I have a televised fashion show coming up September 24th with JaVale Wagner and 2W Studios, as well as Victor Gully. He will be his production will be feminine.
Right.
It's going to be spectacular. We're going to have out-of-town guests, designers coming in, and everything, as well as models coming in to showcase their designs.
Wow.
Yes, and yes.
Wow.
And what else do I have? I have a play that I am involved in, a Turning Point, with Tiffany Brown next month.
Okay.
I'm sorry, in July.
Okay.
And a bunch of more fashion shows. and then, like I said, I am also writing for the 6 reality shows with 2W Studios and the Taste of Theater with Victor Gully and JaVale Wagner.
Okay.
I'm sorry, and Lateef Williams. I'm sorry, I have to give it up to Lateef.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. And so, Nicole, what do you got going on?
I have the Taste of Theater going on. This play coming up in June. I have a couple of outings where I'm flying out to North Carolina and Atlanta right after the play. So the play will be on the 25th. I'll leave on the 26th.
Okay.
Doing some things with a couple of gospel singers and a couple of what are they having? Award ceremonies. So I'll be taking care of that and probably coming back to Chicago in August.
Okay.
And from there, see where I fit. That's about it.
Okay.
That's about it.
Well, good. You know what? Like I said, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. Well, me here today. Well, Rob too. I'll say us. We we are so excited. Like I said, he had me on the hot seat earlier, and what was the question, Rob, that you had?
What was the question, Rob?
Yeah,
What was the question?
you were gonna put another question out there.
Well, the question is, what is it that you are tired of seeing on a day-by-day basis when you go to different plays? What I mean by that is relationships. How many plays out here are not doing anything different besides doing the same thing? Relationships and murder and relationships and murder. What is it that you would like to see out here in stage plays?
Is that directed to me?
Everyone.
What I would like to see different is the actors doing their own thing. Stop imitating Tyler Perry. Be, different. We got the Medea. We got that. Hee hee ha ha. We got that. Medea done went to jail. Done went here. Done did this. Done did that. She done saved everything. She done, and I'm tired of seeing that. But with the games that people play, it puts a spin on, the plays now, the modern plays. Give you the club scene. It gives you the modern day family scene, real life. We do a little singing in there as well. But then we give you the reality of, like how Barb is, she's just hilariously, naturally funny. You give you how Nicole get that money from, a couple of guys and everything. So it gives you reality, but in a natural way. Not, the Tyler Perry way. He does it. He does a great job. I love Mr. Tyler Perry. But it just gives you something that we all can really relate to, in our own lives. Something that we have definitely experienced.
Okay. What about you, Nicole?
I think I'll piggyback off you because Tyler Perry is Tyler Perry. I think more creativity in the fact of I would like to see someone do a play, maybe stretch it out 3 different plays in one day of someone's life. Maybe take a older generation lady, and give us a rundown from the 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 9 p.m. for the late goers to see how someone's life is without the extra. Bring us back to reality. Let's bring in a couple of tears. Let's bring in a couple of things to find out how people conquer life. Because the best thing for me in the world is to go to my grandmother's house and sit next to her and find out what happened 20 years ago. Because she'll bring me through a rapture of things. Right. So that's I really would like to see that. And put a spin on it, make it creative. And maybe get that individual, that older individual, to come and tell their story and talk why and narrate it why things are happening. I would love to see.
She don't have to be gangster.
She doesn't. My grandmother is gangster though, but
she didn't show me that gangster side. She was sweet. She whipped out the Bible. We had Bible study.
She's spoken to our lives, but that's only because she was over there. Because if she wasn't there, she would have said, "Hey, what a app."
Okay. So everybody got a gangster grandma.
Everybody does. So I would like to see that. Not taking anything away from anyone. But again, you can only be creative in conquering you. Right. You can't be Tyler. Tyler's Tyler.
Right. Tyler's Tyler.
Victor.
Right.
So,
but that's what we were saying earlier. It's like, I feel like as a writer, this is, or a playwright, this is your chance to tell your story or a story that you want to put out there. And so, it could be anything. It could be anything. You can be creative and make up a story. Right. A lot of people, they tell their story, and that's fine. Whatever your story is, like I was saying to Rob earlier, I mean, there's relationship issues, there's abuse issues, there's all kinds of things that are out there that people write about because it's maybe it comes from a place where they've been or that they're experiencing. But also there's writers out there who are creative and can tell a story and can weave a story. And so I would like to see playwrights come out and just be creative. Use your creative side, create these characters, and tell a whole new story. Tell a story however you want to tell it. Use your imagination. Get out there and in the sci-fi world. Along Goodbye, I think that was the play I was trying to remember earlier that Victor did, and it's a whole different dimension that was in that play. It's like it happens like a couple of 100 years in the future, and so again, you got to be able to be creative. You can still tell the story, but it's not, you can be creative in how you tell that story. Absolutely. And so there's a lot of playwrights out there that have a story to tell, and like I said, I think you guys should just do it. Go for it. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be the same old thing. What worked for Tyler, work for Tyler. What worked for Shelley, work for Shelley. What worked for Jacarius, work for Jacarius, and whoever else is out there. But you tell your own story. You make up your own story. And do you. But when you do all that, then you bring all that stuff to Taste of Theater. Yes. That's what we want. That's what we want you to do. Absolutely. We want you to join us. So again, thank you everybody. Thank you, Trivia. Thank you, Nicole, for hanging out with me today. And thank you guys out there for listening and viewing us. And visit us at www.atasteoftheater. And we look forward to seeing you in the festival in October. And for the play, Games People Play, June 25th.
You have just got through listening to A Taste of Theater on Sunday Drive on Smooth 90.5 FM. Give us a call and tune in next week for a very great show with Regina High and Victor Gully from A Taste of Theater on Smooth 90.5 FM.
The Holy Spirit of how makes your life more fuller. But I didn't know to what degree he was talking about. So I was at his house, and I saw a picture of him before he was S4. Actually, I think we got the picture right here. So